Today's job is to incorporate a published source tree into synthesis phylogeny of Lepidoptera. This is the source tree available on Dryad. I was quite happy when I saw this. They've made everything available, the sequence data, the tree files, and even the code for plotting the trees and the commands. So you can see these codes in the Noctuidae string. So they provided a mapping file also, so I just transferred the names over using a Perl script and a few minor things to fix. There's unknown terminal prune nut. There's several species repeats pruned and a few species ambiguous congeners. Remove some various labels and let's take a look at the processed version. And we have the same Noctuidae string but with the binomials and a few things trimmed out. Now I can then go ahead and incorporate this into the synthesis. So today I added just a single tree, but quite a large one, over several hundred terminals, and it's specifically to fill an informational gap in the synthesis of the Noctuidae, which I have a few problems with. So when adding this single large tree, I have two rounds of grafting. First round, that single tree gives 3 extra grafts to the omics backbone and quite a number of extra terminals and a second stage graft, which has less grafts, but overall it is greater sampling. Now I was particularly interested in what will happen when I integrate with the Core 1 data, because this is where I had a issue last time. So if we compare these two trees, they're similarly named. So a couple of days ago, without that new large tree, is where the gaps are. So I have a gap in the tribe Noctuidae, Hedoninae subfamily, and tribe Apamini. So let's see what happens when we added the extra tree, and then we get 2 of those large gaps that have been addressed. And we just have a single large gap corresponding to subfamily Hedoninae. Now I've looked into this a little bit, and this may be due to a taxonomic inconsistency, which is a bit difficult for me to address. Now it seems that this subfamily is present on NCBI but is treated as a tribe in some papers I've read. Possibly what I should do is start a list of taxa such as subfamily Hedoninae to exclude from the whole process. And I'll think about doing that. But in the meantime, I'll just let this slide at the moment. I'll make a note that I need to look into this quite a bit more closely and see what's really going on. But I suspect this is due to the use of different taxonomic systems But anyway, we have somewhat less of a gap in this resulting tree overall, which is nice. But for now, I'll go ahead and with the species level inference, and I will be adding a bunch of additional soft constraints to the matrix to hopefully give some extra information for these regions here. Okay, so job done. Till next time.